Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn January 7, 2023. Your ruler, Uranus, forms a harmonious aspect to Neptune today, heightening your desire for balance and beauty. In particular, you're focusing on improving the quality of your home life or relationships with family. Uranus is retrograde, and looking back with sentimentality can figure strongly, and a new vision of a situation can be more forgiving. You're seeking to renew your faith in what you're doing, and observations now can help you get there. Your intuition is in full force for work and money matters. It's also a time for coming across well and feeling in your element. Compassion and forgiveness are in stronger supply. You might let go of challenging feelings about a past relationship. You're likely to feel particularly fulfilled when you feel needed today. Your daily routine is action-packed with tedious to-dos, and it looks like you might be too busy to spend time with your lover. This is especially true with the moon, celestial ruler of your committed house of one-on-one connections, hovering over your sixth house of due diligence today, but there's more. The moon will simultaneously conjoin ambiguous Neptune. Got too much going on? Be sure to stay grounded, as you're more prone to experiencing feelings of restlessness and confusion. Because Uranus retrograde continues to sextile Neptune, you could be feeling more lighthearted as you balance both your professional and home life. It could be easier to manage or even imagine the perfect work-life balance, as this sextile continues. So, you are encouraged to indulge in your creativity under the moon in Cancer. Use this innovative lunar energy to imagine new passion projects, ways to express yourself, and even styling at both home and work. Lean into this fellow air sign's lunar goodness to view your projects with a different lens. While Mars' departure from your income sector last month ended all planetary activity on the income side of the financial fence until later in the year and the focus has since shifted onto money matters, things are set to become a lot more balanced. It is the lunar nodes return to your two money houses in 13 days that will not only help to police a balance between money coming in and money going out, but will energize both sides of the financial fence. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Your friends are acting strangely but can't seem to talk about what's up. Don't push them too hard. That won't lead anywhere productive. Besides, they won't come up with anything useful anyway. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. Today's transit is all about thinking logically. How might you benefit from this aspect? Take, for example, your tendency to withdraw into yourself. You may respond to certain stresses by staying inside a lot, overeating, and closing down emotionally. Ask yourself, is that really what you need to be doing? Now, use the celestial energy to push yourself to get outside and get some exercise, knowing it is the right thing to do. And don't forget to share your feelings with friends. This type of day may not be in sync with your contemplative nature. Sometimes, though, you have to stick your head out of your shell and partake of the world around you. This day is perfect for this. 7. Socializing tonight on a smaller scale may be just what you need to quench what has lately been an unquenchable thirst in your soul. Drink deeply from this font of friendship tonight. Experience is a vital part of your life path journey. It is just as Mars moves into his final 7 days in retrograde motion in a playful and creative part of your chart that the moon wraps up its first visit for the year. With support from Venus, in her early days in Aquarius and from the dwarf planet Ceres in an adventurous part of your chart, this will make it easier to maintain a balance between work and play. This is important, for when the moon leaves today it will not only return to your busy work sector but to begin the lead up to the first full moon of 2023. When the moon leaves your romantic sector today, this will not only wrap up its first visit of 2023 but its only visit while Venus, the planet of love, is in Aquarius. This last visit while Mars is in retrograde motion has created an early bridge between the planets of love and passion, with the romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days highlighting the doors open to both new beginnings and the past and second chances. Daily Planetary Overview. The Capricorn Sun connects with Uranus in Taurus this morning. When these two planets align, it allows us to lean into our innermost true and unique vibe. We can be ourselves today without any pushback from friends, family, or co-workers. In fact, living one's best life means embracing all of the parts of oneself, which we will be freely sharing with others today instead of hiding who we truly are. The Pisces Moon and Mars in Cancer square off today. When the Moon squares Mars, it can bring intense arguments to the fore. This energy can directly affect relationships and home life. Be careful not to listen to people who don't have your best interests at heart. And don't take advice from someone who doesn't know the full story. They might push you into saying things that aren't necessarily kind and don't hold any weight in the discussion. Although we might want to argue until the bitter end, and get in the last word, it would be inadvisable. More often than not, it doesn't matter who wins. Be the bigger person, and stop the drama from reaching that point by walking away or apologizing. In many cases where arguments occur, no one is right or wrong. Therefore, it's important to regain peace and understanding, so you can work and evolve together as a functional unit. In centering conversations around our own experiences, we can come off as showboat. We are entirely naive to this, unable to see ourselves realistically and believing that we are making friends when we are really attracting people who want to see us knocked off our pedestal. We should be mindful of how we are presenting ourselves as well as the company we are keeping. Perhaps it will be better to put off new introductions until later in the morning, as the moon enters its void following this aspect. We only get one chance to make a first impression, so we might as well hedge our bets. The same attitude that enables us to tackle tedious mundane duties can also make us critical of others' choices or predispositions. Aim to stay on your own path and let others live their lives. You'll save more energy this way. This aspect celebrates innovation and progress. We desire to break free from limitations and carve a new niche for ourselves. Change isn't disturbing, it's exciting. Acting upon revolutionary impulses and ideas allows us to make greater strides in our life than we would by sticking to convention. Because this cosmic meeting is occurring in steady Earth signs, we probably won't throw all caution to the wind. However, we will assess the resources at our disposal and imagine how to use them differently. Don't be afraid to try a completely new approach to tackle a persistent issue. If your method doesn't work, it doesn't work. We are offered divine protection now, so should we make an error or a misstep, the recovery will be swift, and the lessons learned will be invaluable.